Hey there everyone, this is Yui. Welcome to episode 8 of FTB Academy. Today we're getting into Botania, but before we do, there's one more thing in Astral Sorcery I want to do. So let's get to it, since it just turned night. So I was crafting with this table in between episodes. And basically what you need to do is, if you read it, you'll need the spectral relays. So if we take a look at, say, the mantle attuned to Vicio, you're going to see these 4 extra ingredients that are outside of the crafting grid. So what those are these spectral relays. So now you need also to attune another crystal. I don't know if it has to be good or not. I just picked one of my good crystals to attune and use. But before we actually craft, I'm going to pick this up for the quest. Let's see. Yeah, so I attuned one of my wands. Next thing I want to do is attune the mantle so we can fly. Because in my perks, I went ahead and picked up all the way down here the spectral wings. So Vicio should allow me to fly. The last 3 points, I think, are just going to go to this perk effectiveness via those 2. So, find out. Right, so to craft this, all we're going to do is, I already made the mantle. The mantle is just another one of these recipes. It's just gems, dust. It's pretty basic stuff. You can use just a regular crystal here is all I did. Now we need to give it the attuned crystal. Is it dull? No, it should be good. It might not work, actually. We'll find out. Maybe waning. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. So, you right-click it like normal, but as you see, this just lit up with a feather. So that's going back to those side ingredients here. It's going to pick them, and then it's going to pick a spot for them. All you gotta do is fill them in. Sugar. String and a fish. String, that means fish is going here. If you have more than 4, then it'll just randomly pick 4 to use. And then it crafts like normal. Come on. There we go. So theoretically we should be able to fly. Nice. I don't know if this only works at night, only works at certain times, but I also attuned my resonating wand to Vicio, which if you hold it like a bow, it launches you. Which is pretty cool. Oh, I can use it while flying too, huh? Like quick travel. Anyways, so let's get into Botania. Oh! Actually I have the slime boot, so it won't matter. Are they going to activate? Let's do a quick fall damage test. Oh, we should be good. We'll find out. Actually, wait, right before we do that. So, I set up this structure. It's in the book with that floating crystal we made last time. Right here. All that does is make it a little stronger. But what I'm gonna do is grab a watering can, which is a simple recipe. I'm gonna just upgrade it once, which is apparently a quest. These you shift right click, it'll absorb the source block and it'll fill it up. And then if you just right click, it'll grow plants faster. So what we're doing today is we're gonna do a little cheaty, well, efficient mana. Instead of the what is it? The endo flames down there, we're gonna make something else today. So let's get to it then. We're gonna make this Keki Morris, which So if you're familiar with these floating crystals, if you look up, say, a pumpkin, which is what we're using, you hit uses on it and you do the starlight transmutation, it turns into cake, which happens to be what this flower likes to eat. So we're gonna take, I already made all the ingredients up, and then I need seeds. Here we go, 4 of them. We only need 4 of these. That's for something else. I need a bucket. Bucket. Empty hand and seeds. There we go. So let's make these up real quick. There we go. I'm making 4 of them. I'm sure 1 will be plenty. Alright, now if you take glowstone and regular mystical flowers and you combine 2 glowstone to 1 flower, you'll get the glimmering version of the flower. If you take the glimmering flower with pasture seeds, which are made with just throwing grass in there, so you can use shears or a comma if you have it. So the glimmering flower, pasture seed, and dirt, you'll get a little floating flower. Now you should be able to combine the cake flower with the floating flower to get just a floating version. That means it does not have to be planted on dirt. So I'm going to put them right here. There we go. And now put all the rest of the resources in here. No, thank you. Well, not all of them. But we're going to take mana steel because we need ingots and living wood to get the dream wood. There we go. Now we can make a better spreader. Make the elven spreader. We're not going to use white because I'm running low. There we go. Now I've got these splitters. I'm just going to put a splitter in each of these corners. And then a mana pool right next to them, covering up the water. There we go. I'm going to take the spreader. Go away. I'm going to put it right on top of the splitter. And since I did this in a weird order, I'm going to need my wand. I'm going to need to link the flower to the spreader, then the spreader to the splitter. Looks good. Flower to the spreader, spreader to the splitter. Right, and one more. There we go. Now we need... well, we need these pumpkins to grow, but there is a... actually, no, I'll just be back in a second once I get all these pumpkins to grow. And we're back. If you don't want to make all the pumpkins grow, you can always just place a block. But we're going to need our linking tool. And now we're just going to right click the crystal and we're going to right click each of these pumpkins. Or if you don't have a pumpkin here yet, you could just put a block, right click the block, and then get rid of the block. There we go. So now over time, this crystal will convert the pumpkins into cake, and then the Cakey Morris will eat it, generate a ton of mana, throw it in the spreader, which will throw it into the mana pools here. And then later on, we can use sparks, which I'll just make a few now. Here, spark. Yeah, that's good. Let's get 8. No. 8 of them. Just so they're linked up. Oh, that's right. I don't want to do that. I'll have to make them submissive. Let's see, are these changing? Can't even tell. You working? No, link it. Link to the block. The more blocks you have, the longer it takes. So this might be too many. We'll find out. We'll just let it go for a while, I guess. And then in the meantime, let's make some other stuff up. That away. Alright. Oh, I just used up more of my white petals. Dang it. That's alright. So we made that, we did that. So next we're going to make Gaia pylons, which are just the basic mana pylons with some of the elven traded materials. Do we yet? Let's see, what do I need for this? I need possessive. Oh, that's a lot of earth. Never mind. I'll do that later. But now I got more mana pools to draw from. That's taking a while. Let's just do unlink everything and just link it to 1 for a proof of concept. And we're back. So the problem was basically you need to move the seeds out so that the pumpkins grow inside. I've put cobblestone on the outside to enforce that. So now if we link them, incoming zombie. There we go. Now you can actually see the lights going to them. And now they should start changing and get eaten up. Come on. You can do it. 12 might be a bit much. We'll find out. But it worked once. And there it goes. Oh, now they're all changing. Let's see. Yeah, see this should be producing a decent amount of mana. I don't really need it right now because I have, what, 6 full pools already, but that's okay. Alright, so that's a way of getting a lot more mana than the Endoflames. So if you need to make a ton of Terrasteel, which I've already made, then that's how you would do it. So let's go ahead and make... Let's take off our armor, because we're going to upgrade it. So we need 2 twigs per. There we go. Now we should be able to upgrade each piece, because I already have the runes from when we first made all of them. And the chest. There we go. So this should be, well, I might just leave my mantle on for now. Can I enchant this? I sure can. I might do that. Actually, there's a village way over there, so I'm gonna go grab some emeralds real quick, and I'll be back in a second. And we're back. So the reason I wanted those emeralds is, if you haven't noticed, I've got 74 levels right now. So in Thermal Foundation, there's this Tome of Knowledge. So I'm going to make, well, let's start with 1 and see. So if you right click, you will store levels. And if you shift right click, you'll get levels back. Oh, that's it. Yeah, so we're going to need at least one more. I tried using this, the XP drain from mob grinding utilities, but when you lose a level, it takes like 2, 4, 6 or so of those bars away. So it's not lossless like these books are. The reason I want that now is so now we can do some enchanting. Now that I'm not wasting experience. I have a little enchanting set up here, so let's see what we get. This doesn't have to be perfect stuff, I just want something. Soulbound is totally trash though. Protection 4, yeah, let's do that. Which with my pendant is going to be protection 5, whatever that means. Unbreaking 3. Oh, that's always going to be soul, but no. Let's get 3 more levels out. Let's do... Yeah, sure, we'll do Unbreaking. It doesn't matter. Hey, there we go. That was a good one. Keep going. Oh, I thought enchanting refreshed it. I must be getting unlucky. Fire protection. Alright, whatever. And soulbound. This thing really loves soulbound. Let's see. Breaking 3, sure, and protection 4. Like I said, whatever enchants I get on this doesn't super matter, because later on we can use actually additions to enchant it however we want. Unbreaking 3. There we go. Well, no protection there, but it's all good. Now I'm just going to dump the rest of my levels in this book. And I'm going to just store them for now. There we go. Now we can get rid of this. We can get this out. And now we can do what I was intending to do from the start. We'll need one of these. We need to make a beacon. So we need glass and obsidian. If you remember last time we got the nether star using Astral Sorcery. That should be in my bag. There we go. Like a beacon. Oh, it's a quest. Because we're gearing up to fight Gaia. Exactly what we're doing. What is this? First soul. Huh. I may not be prepared enough for this fight. I don't know. I've never actually fought him before. And then I need iron. Alright. Get our Lexica out. Where is it? Here we go. Put that away. 56. I'm gonna repair my shuriken once. There we go. So I am going to set up a small arena and I'll be back in a second. And we're back. If you don't know how to build it, there is a visualize button in the book. Be warned that the illumination wand things cannot be too close because it counts it as bad. All that should be left is to sneak right click on it with a Terrasteel ingot. And here we go. Hopefully this doesn't hurt too bad. Ow. Get out of here. All this wither. Let's get some food real quick. There's the wither skeletons too. I like the music. You done? There we go. And that's how you kill a Gaia, I guess. Give me all this stuff. Look at it all. I wanted to do it one more time with the... what do you call it? The upgraded. There's a Gaia Ritual too, so this might be a mistake. Let's give it a shot though. So theoretically we should be able to take a Terrasteel ingot, surround it with 4 Gaia spirits, and we'll get a Gaia spirit ingot. We go dump all this junk off. I don't need it. Right, let's go try that again, shall we? Oh, actually, I'm going to repair my, what do you call it? Shuriken. That way I don't have to worry too much about the durability. Next episode, we're totally going to Twilight Forest. Because I need to finish that up so I can make it unbreakable. Alright, let's try this again. Here we go. Ooh, get out of that. Where are you at? There's purple stuff everywhere. Alright. Food. Mobs. Get that witch away. Don't poison me. So they have more resistance, it looks. I don't know if they have more health or not. Stop it. Maybe I'm not supposed to stay still. Oh, and we're done. And we'll just... There we go. Oh, not that. A food. Sweet. Now I got some more Gaia spirits. Let's see, is there... Oh, I should follow the quests. Oh no. Here we go. I don't know what those incense are for. I want to make this though. Let's make it real quick. We probably got a little time. Dump all this junk off. So what do we get? Hey, look at that. Dice of Fate. Rid of this and that. Craft a Terrasteel helmet to add the following effect. Critical hits apply strong slowness. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Wonder if there's other ones. We don't need any of that. No buff potions, but you know, that's how I roll. See what this is. You can see all my failed attempts there. I can't see what that is. In short, you can't have... It took me a long time to figure it out. You can't have the little... from the illumination wand glow effects inside arena. What's this do? A relic. Soulbound. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Just toss it on and see if it does anything real quick. Nope. Alright, let's craft up the, what do you call it? It is this. We need feathers and 2 of these. Now I have some feathers back here. Oh, there they are. Grab a couple feathers. Oh, I forgot the end thing. I had to make another trip before when I was making the super highway. There we go. Now this is also a method of flight. It doesn't last forever. It's nice. It lasts pretty decently though. So if you don't want to swap out the mantle and you don't have those perks or anything, this is another option. Using the Flugel. Let's see, does it stop fall damage? It seems to. Alright. Well, that's about it for Botania, I suppose. Let's see, anything else? Covered that, covered that, covered that. I'll show you one last thing real quick, because I think we're a little short on time still. I replaced the ladders going down with elevators. And then if we go down this way, all the way down. Well, not all the way. Where that obsidian is. There's a little spawn area I set up. I just clear it out real quick. You gotta be careful in here. These stonelings, you kill them with your pickaxe. And they drop whatever they're holding. I can't see what they're holding from this angle. But they'll block your shurikens if you're trying to level it up. This is how I've been leveling up my shurikens lately. There we go. And then get rid of these guys. So since I have cave illuminated the entire area, mobs can't really spawn in very many spots. So they basically spawn here. See that? Or go down here. There we go. But so you notice there was wither skeletons in there. Let's go home real quick. 2, 1, and go. So I have this sword, which I enchanted, which has Reaper 4 on it. Which might be better now, because if you notice I have Protection 5 on these guys. And Unbreaking 4. That's because of that amulet that we made last time. But anyways, if you take a Draconic Core, which if you've been in the Nether is pretty easy because Draconium you can just melt it up, and you right click on a spawner, you'll get this stabilized mob spawner, which you can put down somewhere else. Now the first time you pick it up, it will keep the contents of the mob, but if you pick it up again with a pickaxe, it'll lose it. You'll get the stabilized mob spawner back, but it will not have any mob in it. But what you could do is if you kill mobs holding the Reaper enchant, so for my case, I put the iron sword on and I just shoot them with the shuriken and it counts. You have a small chance to get a soul. And so if you grind enough of the mobs up, you'll get a soul. You can put the soul in the spawner and it'll spawn that mob. So I was hunting the Nether for a long time. I got one just one, of the wither skeleton souls, and I put it in there. And so now I can farm heads here without going to the nether. And then one other thing is, if you go to mod options and you look up cork, I highly recommend, after you've been to the nether a few times, going to world, the second tab, and just turning off the foxhounds. The spawn rate on them is so ridiculous that nothing else really spawns. So I ended up turning it off, and that's when I could finally really grind for the skulls. And then that's about it. I just have conveyors in there. I just keep that recipe so I can always craft more. Alright, so that's about it. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time where we go to the Twilight Forest. Bye bye.